Hey guys, welcome back. This is What If Naruto had the Warhammer Titan. This is going to be double uploaded if I upload on the same day as the What If Deku, the Kurama video. I'm trying to get some videos over and done with. They got out the way, so more videos can come in. Sorry I took a long break. It's because I was sick and I was at school, you know. Well, I don't really have school right now. I'm in a program type thing. Not for that long, like 2 more weeks I think, and then I'll be free to go videos for you guys. Anyways, let's get into it. I will be recording last part, but let's kind of stay true. So let's finally start actually. Now we left off with Team 7 actually battling Zabuza and Haku to assassinate Tazuna. It was a drug trade type mission, so I'm just gonna skip that. Whatever happened there would stay the same. So they would go back to the village. Sakura would tell me that, you know, the tuning exams are coming up. Naruto like, oh, nice, the exams. I think Kurama said that Jiraiya was coming. Jiraiya, for what reason? He said he's coming to see me. I'm not sure why though. Anyways, that would happen, and then Naruto would go home. Once then, he would go to sleep. He would wake up to see Jiraiya in his house cleaning up the place. Naruto, you keep this place dirty. You're trying to clean after yourself? Dang. Are you use ramen cups? Really need that badly, huh? Is that Jiraiya? Yup. I'm your grandfather. Yada yada. That stuff would happen. Jiraiya would try to explain to Naruto that he's his grandfather. Naruto actually punched Jiraiya because he wasn't there for him throughout the time that he was within the village with nobody. Anywho, let's back to the story. So Jiraiya actually trained Naruto for the upcoming training exams earlier than in the original canon. From there, Kakashi would step in and take Naruto to training exams. From there, they'll do the regular test. So, Abiki would do the same thing as in canon. Alright, take the final question. If you get it right, or if you take it, then you have a chance of failing and able to participate in training exams again. If you don't, you will you have to wait next year. So people would choose, some people would leave, some people would stay, and they would lie to them saying, y'all are dumb. Anywho, so now we're time to go to first death exams. Uncle basically explained the rules, give them a paper saying, alright, sign this consent paper because we do not care if you die. We do not care. So from there on, they'll be between the heaven scroll and the earth scroll, and teams will be dispatched to the forest. Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura would have the heaven scroll, and they need to find the earth scroll. When they were looking for the earth scroll, Sasuke got hurt by a purplish aura of a palm from someone's hand from the Sound Village. Naruto uses hardening ability to get a hardening pillar, stabbing this person through the chest. This person would then disappear. Well, his skin would disappear. Then unravel itself to be some type of snake-like person. This person would such a cheeky move. Such a powerful Genkai. Maybe I should go through your body first. Though, I want the Sasuke boy. I'll come back for you. This person would then die. From there forward on, they would actually take his body. It would be kind of weird because this person has a really huge hole in their chest and everything is completely gone. Naruto's dragging the body as they tree jump. Luckily, they had their earth scroll on them. Once they would reach to the middle of the forest, they would then go to Hiruzen, bringing this body to them. Hiruzen, they realize, it's Orochimaru? No. He's dead? You guys were able to kill Orochimaru. This is his body. A fatal wound. I guess. Though I wanted him dead for a long time. This brings sadness to me, as he was my student. Naruto Uzumaki is expelled, not expelled, but like taken away from the exams and is being promoted. People would question why is Naruto getting promoted, but he was able to take down someone that was on the bingo list, a teacher of Hiruzen, and a danger to the village in the ninja world itself that has been creating experiments. Thus, they do not know that this ominous person is not dead yet. So, this body would then get burned right from Hiruzen's eyes, lit somewhere else, and the preliminaries will actually begin. You can say some stuff happened, blah blah blah, but everything's basically gonna stick to canon. But Sakura would win her match, and Sasuke would never have to be sealed by Kakashi because he did not get the curse mark. From there forward onward, Naruto actually be training with Jiraiya still, and not because he doesn't participate in his exams, he'll still be able to keep training. And so once they're doing the final showing of these exams, Jiraiya and Naruto actually head over there, as Naruto is actually practicing a technique on the way. It's called the Rasengan. Naruto already has the gist of it, but he's trying to make this hardening with it, but it seems really hard to, though it's not a Genki Genkai, but it's something that's a part of him. So it's a difficult task too. Anyways, they would arrive. Naruto is still practicing while fight at the same time. They would see as Sasuke would jump into the arena, versing against this Gaara fella. The fight would be pretty kinda intense. Sasuke being more powerful due to Naruto and how he wants to drive to get stronger so he can defeat Itachi. I will say that he trained extra hard, so I say he's much stronger. And yes, he'll still have his incomplete Tomoe or whatever. But anywho, it would go like normal, and Gaara would then go berserk. From there, everybody get put into a sleeping genjutsu. Naruto would almost get put under one, but Jiraiya would help him. And even if he were supposed to, it wouldn't happen because Ninetales would be in him, keeping him awake. From there on, Sasuke will be jumping after Gaara. Jiraiya would see a snake summoning in the distance, and he would be like, "Wait, something's not right. You killed Orochimaru, right?" Well, yeah. No. My intel. It was actually correct. Hers is in danger. So Jiraiya would then hop away, with Naruto following. Though Kakashi wanted Naruto to stay for him to help out and get back Sasuke. Naruto, using a technique that he actually developed on himself, would make a hardening clone when fused with chakra. This hardening clone is almost the exact same as Naruto, better than a regular shadow clone jutsu. So this hardening clone will then go after Sasuke. So Naruto will be jumping with Jiraiya to Hiruzen, as Hiruzen and Orochimaru will be staring each other down. Naruto and Jiraiya would reach, as now they see Orochimaru. The barrier has just gone up, and well, the fight then shall begin. Naruto would make himself two twin swords as he rushes into battle to hurt Orochimaru, with his fist covered in hardening. Orochimaru would dodge these attacks and try to hit Naruto from the back. Hey yo, that kind of rhymed too. But then a hardening spike would appear out of Naruto's back, twisting and turning to hit Orochimaru, making Orochimaru jump back. This would give a perfect time for Jiraiya to use his spiky hair needle jutsu, sending like rapid fire hair pins, whatever needles, at Orochimaru, hurting him for Hiruzen to knock him back. They'll then move up into the forest as the barrier would get shrink and then shrink and shrink. So Jiraiya, Hiruzen, and Naruto would all go at Orochimaru. Orochimaru would take them all on, and he would do his Edo Tensei. Naruto would swiftly take care of Hashirama, not Hashirama, but Jiraiya would handle Hashirama. Naruto would handle I forgot his name, but Hashirama's brother, right? He'll then take care of him easily, helping Jiraiya take care of Hashirama, though he is very strong. From there on, actually, it is Hiruzen and Orochimaru fighting. Hiruzen about to do a Reaper Death Seal, but Naruto would come in, stopping Hiruzen, knowing what the Jutsu is. and then using a spike to hit Orochimaru, but he then dodged this. But a hardening clone would then appear. Orochimaru realized, wait, the barrier is down. This hardening clone wasn't made by Naruto just now, but it was made by him earlier. You see, what happened earlier was that Sasuke, well, they're going after Gaara, this hardening clone of Naruto, was easily able to catch up to Naruto, even killing all the enemies that were in their way, knocking Tamaru to the side. Naruto, well, this hardening Naruto was able to save Sasuke and create a hardening version of the Ninetales, using it to get to the size of course. Actually, you know what? Not a hardening size of the Ninetales, a hardening size of the gosh darn Warhammer Titan. It would make a lifelike size of the Warhammer Titan, transforming into it actually. From there, it would make a Warhammer itself, swinging it and hitting Shikaku in the face. Shikaku tried to use some type of sand barrier on the hardening Titan, but it wouldn't work. He would then try to shoot a Biju bomb at this hardening clone. Though it would really damage him, it wouldn't hurt him, as this clone is the same technique that the original hardening user in Attack on Titan would be using. Its crystal form. Shikaku doesn't know of this form, so he would get swiftly and easily defeated. Sasuke, realizing this is just a clone, Naruto has this much power and it's just a clone. From there on, we switch back to the battle. You see now this clone has actually rushed over back to Naruto, using a Warhammer, slapping Orochimaru into a tree. From there, Naruto places his hands into the ground, and lots of spikes would appear from the ground, rushing over to Orochimaru. One would stab up from underground where Orochimaru is beneath, stabbing up, and these other spikes would then just stab all over Orochimaru, going through him at that, like a cage-type steel barrier. Not really barrier, but like, you know what I mean. From there, he would be dead. You know, Hiruzen would thank Naruto from stopping him from using that, because he thought that was the only solution to even kill Orochimaru. He's a menace. Anyways, someone 4 would actually dip out because, oof, Orochimaru died again? We gotta leave now. He's too dangerous to be alive. And report back to Kabuto. So from there, Jiraiya and Naruto would help the village basically, you know, rebuild itself in a way, kinda. I don't really know, I don't really care. From there on, Hiruzen actually starting to retire, because he's alive in this one, to retire, and have a quest for Naruto and Jiraiya. And you know what? Let's bring Sasuke with us. Naruto, Jiraiya, and Sasuke to bring back Tsunade. So Kakashi would be solo training Sakura, so she can get more experience to at least catch up with Naruto and Sasuke as they're on different levels than them. From there, it would kind of go like canon, not really, but you know, they would reach at the hotel area. Naruto and Sasuke are just talking to each other. So Naruto, how your clone? It made some type of life-like type Titan thing. Oh, you my Warhammer form? I made that up. It's just you know, something that I've been kept away, you know what I mean? I still kind of think I still have more tricks up my sleeve, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. From there, a sword actually swing into the room. This sword would then just break open the door and leave a huge hole within the hotel room. Sasuke would be shocked. Naruto will also, but ready for battle. He would then cover Sasuke up within a hardening type shield type to keep him protected. As Naruto ready to battle, you would see Itachi and Kasame. Sasuke would go, basically, is that Itachi? Sasuke would forcefully break through the floor under him, and then break through the floor again to get above ground, having to go under to get under this shield of hardening. He'll then rush over at Itachi, trying to take him down, but at normal, But as normal, he would take Sasuke, like, you don't have enough hatred to beat me. Holding him on the wall. Dry would come, boom, boom, bam, blah, 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 boom, pow. Everything that happened in canon, blah, blah, blah. Sasuke and Naruto and them would head over to the bar. That would take long, but you know what I mean. Oof, looks like it's not going to be final. But, anywho, from there forward on, they would get Tsunade. They would try to convince Tsunade. So Naruto would then battle Tsunade from outside the bar. If the dual deal would go like normal, blah, 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 blah. Boom, bam, bam, blah, 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 boom, pow. Naruto would easily take down Tsunade and able to bring her back to the village for the hardening ability. Also, forgot to say this, Naruto is almost close to mastering his hardening Rasengan, but it's still in the works. So, after they get back to the village, Sasuke will actually go to train with Kakashi, with his 3 Tomoe, and Jiraiya will actually leave the village for the time being. He will come back later to pick up Naruto to actually leave the village for some training. The Sun 4 then tried to come and retrieve Sasuke. They would motivate him to join, and I think that would go just like in canon. But this time, Orochimaru was there with them, giving Sasuke the curse mark and putting them in the basket early. They'll bring him to a resting spot as Orochimaru will then leave because he has an important business matter to attend to and to watch over. As soon as that happened, it's now daytime. The Zone 4 is overslept. The process does take long for him to fully perfect it, as they want him to perfect it from max good state, but still be able to train it. That's why they overslept. Sasuke is basically in there, no water, hungry, and still getting buffed by power. From there on, he tried to get out, but he can't because the Sound 4 has just encountered something. Naruto and Konoha 11. This time, all of them are there. We got Sakura, Tenten, shit, I forgot that. Yeah, Ino. All of them are here. And Rock Lee, because Tsunade came early, she was able to heal. No, not early. It didn't matter if I say early. But I say that she will speed the process for Rock Lee's healing. They're all there. So fights will go different. It will be like a 2-on-1 for like most of the fights, I guess. So we'll just skip to the first interesting fight. The second interesting fight is actually Kimaru versus Naruto with Gaara and Rock Lee. So I'm gonna skip that fight. Rock Lee and Gaara was able to defeat Kimaru, even though Kimaru only died to a virus. He would actually honestly be able to kill them. Like, come on now. He only died because of plot, alright? Let's be honest. They made him overpowered. He only died because of plot, alright? Anyways, from there, it's time for the fight we've all been waiting for. Sasuke versus Naruto. Now, they will be standing on the little twin heads, whatever. You know what I mean? I shouldn't rush this part, but you know, why not? I'm going on my own path, Naruto. You're already strong yourself. Keep holding me behind. Deal with that shield, thinking I was in danger. No, Sasuke, you're not on the same level as me. Shut up, Naruto. I want to beat you. Go my own path, my own way. My ninja way. Oi, that's my line. Alright, now I'm boxing your forehead now, Sasuke. Don't care. Come at me. So, they'll then start fighting. They'll jump onto the water, then rushing at each other. A big spike that's not meant for kill, but to knock back Sasuke, would hit Sasuke, launching him back. Sasuke would activate his curse mark V2, as he would fly over rushing to Naruto. They would get into a spiral of taijutsu battles. Naruto then covers his own arm, right arm actually, in hardening, punching Sasuke in the face, launching him back. Naruto, using the power of the QB that he was able to unlock from Jiraiya, to then make his hardening Rasengan. Fused with the QB chakra, Sasuke would then make his Dark Chidori. They would then launch at each other. In the skies, Kakashi and other S-rank other joining members that came to see what was gonna happen, they'll then see a flashing bright light, Sasuke and Naruto, both of their signature moves. So Kakashi actually clapping as, wow, they really have gotten powerful. Though it was Sasuke that went into the dark side to gain his power. But with Naruto himself and the training that he's gotten, amazing. That's great power I see there. After the huge clash of power, Naruto will be the one remaining victorious, being held up by his hardening fist. He then grabs Sasuke by the shirt and walk away, almost fainting, but then Naruto was able to, keep him up a bit before trying to go berserk. But Naruto was able to hold him back. From there, the joining ninjas would come to retrieve both Sasuke and Naruto, and they'll bring them back to the village with everybody else. With everybody else getting healed up from their battle scar injuries, and Konoha 11 using this battle as a way to all train each other so they won't encounter anything like this ever again and be able to train harder for the future. Now, it's time for Jiraiya and Naruto to lead the village. So that's what they do. Kakashi will be training Sasuke, Sakura will be trained under Tsunade, and that's where they part their ways. Naruto will get extremely, and when I mean extremely, he'll get extremely powerful through this time skip. And so when they get back, the Kakashi has already captured almost all the tailed beasts, and the Kakashi is actually on their way to the Leaf Village. From there on, everybody get pushed back by a mighty force. Jiraiya getting pushed back, Sasuke getting pushed back, everybody get pushed back by a mighty force. They would see a man with a mouth of bombs, Kasame, Itachi, some puppet man. They would then see a man of multiple hearts. They would see a man with these stings, with an orange hair, multiple of them at that. Some paper person, some dude with a red scythe, a man with a spiral mask, and so on. This would be the Akatsuki, and they're here to capture Naruto. Naruto will then get his hardening Warhammer, covering himself up within a hardening type body. He'll then transform into the Warhammer Titan, but didn't grow in size. This would be his Warhammer mode. He'll then rush at the Akatsuki, and then he'll say, find out on the next What If Naruto Had the Warhammer Titan abilities. Thank you guys for watching this one. And yeah, see y'all later on the next series I make. Good.